England, Shakespeare's birthplace and the Beatles' birthplace. This is a country that should always be on the bucket list of every traveler. When they make the decision to go around the old continent, the majority of visitors to England visit London. They like the capital of the country. In addition, it is the seat of the British monarchy. We can tell you that this is the land of fish and chips. Pubs with a long history. In addition, the scenery is stunning. Has a great deal more to give. The United Kingdom's largest region is England. It is also the home of almost 50 million people. Do you want to learn more about this lovely and traditional country? Here are the top 10 locations to visit in England. London's No. 1. As corny as it may sound, one of the nicest things to do in England is to go to London. One of the world's most distinctive cities. London is distinguished by its diversity, its way of life, and there's never a shortage of places to visit. With a history spanning over 2,000 years, many of the city's traditions have been preserved. Some of these are well-known tea houses. Alternatively, there are taverns where you can drink. This, however, does not negate the reality that this is a modern metropolis with futuristic structures. You can go to its outstanding street markets, such as Camden Market. Alternatively, Brick Lane, climb to its highest points, such as the Shard. Also, take a stroll around its lovely parks. Hyde Park or St. James's Park, for example. You may perhaps go for a stroll through Notting Hill. Alternatively, you might go to one of its free museums. There are also some of the city's most popular tourist attractions. Westminster Abbey, for example. Tower Bridge is a famous landmark in London. Big Ben is a clock tower in London. The Cathedral of St. Paul in London, and there are plenty more. Stonehenge, No. 2. Stonehenge has stood for over 5,000 years. Between the late Neolithic and the early Bronze Age, this structure was constructed. This structure has become the most well-known in the world. In addition, it is a must-see attraction in England. According to experts, this location was once used as an astronomical observatory, despite the fact that it was also a cemetery. It consists of huge blocks arranged in 4 rings. This location is accessible from London. Alternatively, travel to the south of England. Purchase your tour ahead of time, because this location is well known and frequently visited by tourists. Liverpool is ranked 3rd. The Beatles were born in this timeless city. It's beautiful because of the Beatles. It is a must-see attraction on your visit to England. You can go on a tour of the locations where their songs were written. Also, go to their museum. At the Cavern, you must listen to live music, the iconic tavern where they used to play back in the day. This bustling metropolis offers more like to that of a legendary soccer team's home. A vibrant nightlife. There are hundreds of pubs and taverns in the area. There are several museums, and there are retail streets. What are the best locations to visit in Liverpool? The historic Albert Dock Shipyard, for example. Crosby Beach is a popular beach in the area, and the Radio City Tower's rooftop terrace. What else is there to do in Liverpool? Are you paying a visit to St. Luke's Church? The cathedral is a beautiful structure, and then there are the World Heritage Sites. Building of the Royal Liver. The Cunard Building is a landmark in New York City. The Port of Liverpool Building is another example. Oxford, No. 4. This is one of the most well-known university towns in the world, around the globe. This city is full of them. Some of the oldest artifacts can be found here, and the world's most prestigious universities. Christ Church College is a Christian college in the United Kingdom. Where did J.K. Rowling live? Rowling was motivated to build a new world for the Harry Potter series. Merton College is another option, where the renowned J.R.R. Tolkien used to teach. Aside from visiting prestigious universities, we recommend taking a walk through the Old Town, which is full of stone buildings. Visit the Turf Tavern, one of the city's pubs. The Bear Inn is another option. Enjoy some delectable cuisine or a refreshing beverage. York, No. 5. York was founded in 71 AD by the Romans. In the 9th century, it was also occupied by the Vikings. Although the city has a Roman and Viking history, the monuments that have survived are listed below. Are from the Middle Ages. This was made possible by the church's power. And there's York's famous house. A visit to the spectacular Gothic church is a must-see, Northern Europe's largest. You should also go for a stroll along the medieval wall. If you'd rather, you can enjoy a tour of the ancient town's cobblestone streets. Then pay a visit to the Shambles, an alley lined with half-timbered houses. Early 14th century. Number 6. Bath. Despite its little size, This city has been designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it was founded by King Vlad at approximately 2,800 years ago. One of the nicest things to do in Bath is to go horseback riding, is to take a stroll through the city's historic district. Where will you fall in love? With its lovely Georgian architecture, it's a great place to visit. You'll also get to view some ancient Roman ruins. Take, for example, the excellent baths. Also noteworthy is the Pulteney Bridge. Only 5 inhabited bridges remain on the planet. Following this trip, we propose stopping by one of the town's classic bars. Alternatively, take a park picnic. Without a doubt, a delightful stroll. The Cotswolds, No. 7. The English countryside is also known as the English countryside. It is one among England's most lovely spots to visit. This region is located in the western part of the country, and it's only 2 hours away from London. This is a spot where you will fall in love. Honey-colored stone towns abound, sheep grazing in the green meadows, the most traditional English customs. In addition, there is a calm and relaxing atmosphere. The best method to see the key villages is to take a tour bus. The sceneries of the Cotswolds can be seen by renting a car. You will be able to stop whenever you want. You can go wherever you want, whenever you want. This is a must in this area. This route includes a number of villages. Is Castle Comet a real place? Chippencampden is a small town in the county of Derbyshire. On the Water, Burton, Broadway, Stow-on-the-Wold, Tetbury and Byberry are 2 towns in the county of Wiltshire. Many people believe Byberry to be England's most beautiful village. Arlington Row is known for its row of houses. Hadrian's Wall, No. 8. Between the years 122 and 132, there was a period of time known as the Golden Age. Emperor Hadrian made the decision to construct a wall, a distance of almost 100 kilometers, from east to west across the island. Its goal was to keep the Roman province safe of the British Empire. They were attacked by the tribes who lived in the north, Scotland's heartland. This massive infrastructure is a tremendous undertaking. Hadrian's Wall is the name given to the wall built by Hadrian. Since 1987, it has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Is a site to behold in England. Relevant sections are still retained now. This wall was demolished in the 9th century. Cliffs of Dover, No. 9. The Dover Cliffs are a popular tourist attraction in the United Kingdom. Is a more than 100-meter-high white wall, and it's almost 12 kilometers long. It covers the entire county of Kent. From Kingsdown to Dover, there's a lot to see. Its white tint comes from the chalk and its composition. Calcium carbonate is a mineral made up of calcium and carbon, with some veins of black flint, in addition to the blue sea and green grass. It greets approaching ships with a vibrant welcome. By way of the English Channel, do you want to see the cliffs from the best vantage point? After that, get in your car and head to Samphire Hoe. Bay of St. Margaret. East Cliff Park in Folkestone is another option. Brighton, No. 10. Bathe on one of Brighton's beaches, located on England's south coast. This is a popular vacation spot for Londoners. From the mid-19th century onwards, there are more than 9 kilometers of beach on the island, and it's almost a city with a lot of atmosphere. It's also one of the world's top 3 LGBT-friendly cities. Brighton is a great place to visit. There are numerous tourist sites to see. The Royal Pavilion, for example, a unique royal mansion in the tradition of India, brimming with enchantment. You can also go to Brighton Pier, which is quite lovely. Which of the following cities has an amusement park? And there are the lanes, which are a series of tiny streets, always bustling with people and shops catering to all tastes. England is a culturally rich country. Tradition and breathtaking scenery. Its well-known landmarks, stunning views of the coast, restaurants of international repute. International music festivals, on the other hand, are waiting for you. So begin packing your belongings. If you're planning a trip to England in the near future, if you liked this video, please share it with others. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in.